You ever finish a project, look at it and think, wow, this is trash. Not the humble brag trash.
Not the I'm so hard on myself trash.
I mean like the actual, oh no, what have I done trash. Yeah, same. And if you're here, I'm guessing that you're stuck in a dangerous loop. Make something, hate it, doubt yourself, stop making things entirely, altogether, and then repeat that cycle over and over and over again. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Key, your creative bestie who believes that there's room for everyone at this creative art table. Around here, we mix inspiration, a little bit of chaos, and a lot of storytelling to help you get your creative art out there.
Let's be financially responsible!
Okay, as a creative, right, we make things and then there's always inevitably that moment where we look at what we create and we hate it. And that can be one of the biggest creative blocks known to man. Creative blocks aren't always just about not having ideas. Sometimes it's about not believing that any of your ideas are worth finishing, creating, just any. Perfectionism isn't just about wanting to be the best or your best. It's about setting the bar so high. Okay, I mean so high. Snoop Dogg can't even compete with you because of how high you are. You set the bar so high that you don't even start. I've been there, and honestly, I kind of live there. It's like a second home I can't afford to pay rent for, but I still somehow do. It's mentally taxing. So let's talk about the mindset shift number 1. Bad work is still progress. Every terrible thing that you make is still proof that you showed up. And every time you show up, you sharpen your skills, your instincts, your perspective. Even if you hate the results from this specific project, you're still able to A, create a ton more, and you now have experience to draw from. Think about it. Your favorite artist didn't just start great. The stuff they made before you knew their name was probably
Absolute garbage.
but they kept going. They kept creating, and that is why you know their name now. They let the love of the creative process be significantly more important than the overall grand picture. We forget that growth is invisible, especially while it's happening. You don't wake up one morning and suddenly you're good at everything. You're good at what you're trying to do. You just keep making things, and then one day over time you look back and you're like, wow, the first thing I made was trash, but like what I'm making now is significantly better. And when that happens, that's not failure. That's literally proof that you improved, that you progressed. For me, I always believed that singing was something that was like, you either got it or you don't. Okay, you're either born with it or you're not. But one wonderful day, it dawned on me that singing is a skill. That one girl in high school who can sing like no tomorrow has probably been singing since she was
3 years old.
and let's say she's in high school, let's say she's like 16. That's 13 years of singing. That's 13 years of experience. That's 13 years of being bad, being good, experimenting, being loud, trying new things. As a kid, we have so much freedom to do that. And then when we become an adult, we just are like
500 cigarettes.
you either
Good or you're not.
when literally everyone that's like a master at what they do had probably started when they were like a child. So they've been doing it for like 30 years, gee. In my last video, I talked about the things that no one talks about being a creative. And since then, I've watched Tyler, the Creator, interview for Don't Tap the Glass. In one section, he talks about how each album was a timestamp in his life, and he just loved being able to go back and look at it.
Chromacopia. That's what I was fucking on.
I was going through the records and I was like, yo, it's sick that I get to stamp these moments of my life on these albums where I'm at. And y'all get to enjoy these things with me. And going through the records, I get to look back like, oh, that was that version of me. That's super sweet. And I was telling him like, man, whoever out there is making music, please, whoever you are at that moment, put that shit at 100%, even if folks ain't fucking with it.
Leading me to say, we take things way too serious. We like attach ourselves to our art, and we think that we are our art, and that if we don't take it seriously, if we don't put as much time and effort and energy into it as possible, that either means that we're not enough, we're not the best, we're not all of these things. The fastest way to kill your creativity is to obsess over how something will be received while you're still making it. With the mindset that it has to be good, you kill it before it even has a chance to be born. Your only job during the creative process is to create. Okay, the judgment comes after. It has to come after. And anyway, judgment is very subjective. Your favorite song on the album could be somebody's least favorite song. Like, they could absolutely
Hate it to their core.
that could be like your number one favorite track, and vice versa. We are only human. But if we could let go just a little bit more and loosen the grip that we have on trying to be perfect and trying to prove to other people all of these things, we ourselves would feel so much better and so much freer. Tyler also said,
There's an element of don't tap the glasses that speaks to me on that. It's like, don't look so deeply into this. Like,
Bro, it's
give me
freedom,
space.
bro. I didn't have to put this album out. If it wasn't for Kelly and Clancy, bro, I wouldn't have did shit. I was just gonna upload that motherfucker the moment it was done and continue moving on with my life because I just wanted it out. And it's so easy to design your own handcuffs, lock yourself up, and put the key over there that just turns into a pressure. Like turns into pressure, whether it's from you or fans X, Y, and Z. And then people end up scared and not putting albums out for 15 years because they feel like they always have to, I gotta make the most innovative, best stuff. I gotta da-da-da. And sometimes, man, that song is good. Just put that bitch out. Because when niggas is 80 years old, you really think about to sit here like all this great music on a hard drive and be like, oh, fuck, it wasn't da-da-da. Fuck it. I put it out.
Execution is the most important thing, man.
this also creates that invisible pressure, that weight to again be the best, be good, to perform. A lot of us grew up with the idea that performing is how we receive love, is how we earn love and acceptance. Whether that be in school or at home or with friends. If I don't take this thing seriously, if I don't obsess over it, if I don't stress over it, for the outcome of this creation or these actions, then is it worthy? Is it true? Is it real? Is it good enough? Am I good enough?
I didn't go on this rabbit hole of thoughts.
And most of the time, those thoughts have nothing to do with creating. Creating and being creative always goes deeper than just art, just the material. It's always a piece of you, of your heart, of your mind, of your feelings that you are sharing with someone. And that's scary because if they reject that, it's like, that's not fair. But at the same time, if we start treating it like how a child would, not taking anything too seriously, not knowing literally anything and just literally being free, then it would be significantly lighter and freer. I have started to treat my work like experiments. Some will flop, some will thrive, some will surprise me, but either way, I'm learning and I'm taking what I learned into the next round. And I'm enjoying the process of creating to begin with. Mindset shift number 3. I don't even know if I said number 2, but okay, we're at number 3. Volume over perfection. Okay. I know perfectionism tells you to spend months polishing that one masterpiece, trying to make it the best it can be. But here's the thing. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Your taste grows faster when you make a lot of work. I believe quantity creates quality. You'll have so much experience to pull from, you'll be able to handle whatever is thrown at you by the time you make it to the end of that bridge. You'll have knowledge from the many times that it didn't work out before. But again, being that creative that we are, it's funny that you will have those projects that you just want to give a little bit more extra time to, that you want to just like let it adapt, let it flow, let it become whatever it wants to become. And then you'll have projects where you finish that in like 2 minutes. And it is what it is. I think the main thing with this is to stop obsessing over perfectionism. To not obsess over how the art is created, how it comes into this physical world, and to just let it become the way that it is meant to become with what you have. Make 10 messy projects instead of just one perfect one. You'll learn more and you'll hate your art less over time.
I pinky promise.
For me, I've been making music. I absolutely love music, and I love music, okay? But of course the creative in me is like,
The industry is so strict. Like everyone has to stick up their ass. I don't know why. This is supposed to be fun.
and it's not for a lot of people, because why money's involved in business and whatnot, which sucks. But moving that to the side, when it comes to music and my love for music, I have this creative thing where I want to prove that I belong. I want to prove that I deserve to be able to tell my story and to say things how I want to say them. And so that in turn means that I have to make it perfect. I need to know a lot of music theory. I need to read as many books and take as many classes as I can. I need to learn how to produce my own music so I can say that I did it all on my own. And all of these things, and you take as many singing classes as possible. But I stopped all of that and I just decided to let myself create, whether it's with someone or by myself. I'm just letting myself create and make one big diary. And yes, I cringe at my own work. Literally, I'll make a song, right?
One day I'll be like, this is the best thing that I've ever made in my entire life. Like,
How could I not do anything with this? Like, how could I not put it out there? How could I not make a music video or something for it? And then maybe like a week later, I'll be like,
This guy stinks!
who let me? I'll start nitpicking and going in on every little thing. And then other times, I will love what I created, but I'll get in my head about the industry standards and what other people are doing and all these things that I don't need to be worrying about. The point is for me to create. And then if I want to share that creation, okay, cool. And if I don't, okay, cool. That also just goes to show how easily influenced humans are. Your bad work will always be a stepping stone. You don't have to love it, okay? Most of us don't love anything that we make. Even the big pop stars that put their stuff out there like, that it made it because it had to. You don't have to share your work. There are plenty of artists that have literally a hard drive full of things that they will never release. And all of us are out here like, this is gold. Why are you not coughing up? The whole point is, you don't have to love it, you don't have to share it, okay? You just have to make it. And that is the whole point. If you stop and think about it and go into like a little existential dread for a little bit, why are we here? What is our purpose? What are we doing? Why do we create? Why do we have anything that we have? You have unlocked a little side quest. I made merch for creatives and I just absolutely love creating a community for the creatives that they can share their work and do their thing and, you know, be seen. The link will be in the description box down below. To end this video though, the truth is they're gonna hate. You're gonna hate what you make. The point is to keep showing up, keep experimenting, and let your taste lead the way. Because the only real failure is not starting at all. You could be like 80, right? Or like not even 80. Let's say you live to 100, because we're gonna put good energy there. You're gonna live to like you're 100, and you don't want to be on your deathbed like, whippersnappers, I never made that thing that I always wanted to make. Who's gonna care when you're 100 years old? You made something when you were 25. You're gonna live till you're 100. Okay, that's a quarter of your life. Don't take everything so seriously. That's me yelling at myself too. All right, so here's your homework. You're gonna go make something. We're not even
gonna be nice about this, okay?
I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna go make something. Especially if you made it this far into the video, at the end, you're gonna go make something. And you're gonna give yourself permission, full permission, maybe even with a little bit of intent to be off, and you're gonna make something. And then I want you to write down how that feels. This is my creation. Okay, we're done.